can't get on to you, sucker. Who are you? Who are you? Ah! Son of a bitch. He's screening me. He just screened me with some sort of a... Oh, look, we go way down here. I didn't notice that before. Oh, way down. Oh, all the way down, baby. Give me a break. All the way down. I've been standing here for 15 minutes. I'm pissed off. I didn't even notice that. So that's interesting. So the moon is up here, giving half its light. I don't see any outline on the other side. Look, half exactly. You ain't kidding, baby. Half of its light, and no outline on the other side. No outline on the other side. Sun out, and it's a gorgeous night. Getting right back to business. All sorts of little steam stacks and such that aren't in use anymore. Beautiful brick building. Look at the brick buildings here, Minneapolis, Minnesota. We're getting right back to business. That's a creepy building right here with this big mesmerizing thing on the front. There's always like police and like undercover police parked there and such. I don't know what they're doing there. It's not a police station. Saw some cool stuff on this building here, which has a I think there's a chimney up there. Kind of neat though. Kind of cool up there. The window up there. But look at this. So at first I want to show you how the bricks can change. I'm going to show you how the bricks can change. The mortar is vacated from the bricks. And this whole building has been repointed. They've made kind of a mess. But they've done pretty good work for the most part. But it's been repointed. See, all this mortar that they've put in here. You can see they're all concave, you know, and the way they should be. These are all sloppy and like convex. You know, like the way that they should be concave. Like as if you put your finger in there, the joints, it should be like concave and it should be flush against the, like this, flush and concave. You know, like you put your finger through the groove, not all convex and groovy like this and melty and vacated. That's wrong. So something's wrong here. Now look at this damage here. Look at this damage here, baby. And these were the same bricks. And these were the same mother muffin bricks, baby. The same mother muffin bricks. Yes, they were. But these are the same mother muffin. Look at these. No, these were steam pressed bricks. These are what we would know as steam pressed bricks. And they're fine. They're fine material. And these are the same bricks. Looking like ice cream. And these are the same bricks looking like ice cream. Yes, they are. What else are they? Mom, want me to show you how they are? Follow the bricks. So this brick's been painted right here. And they've painted right here. See this painted foundation? You see this painted? I used to do that. A lot of that. That's why I don't paint anymore. I'm not going to be covering stuff up. That's a part of the cover-up. If you're painting this stuff, you're doing that. You're part of the cover-up. And I'm not going to be doing that. I'm not going to be doing that anymore. This type of stuff. I was painting a lot of foundations, a lot of commercial painting, a lot of residential as well. But in Minneapolis and St. Paul, and when you're working in the city, you're doing a lot of this stuff in the old buildings. A lot of the time, a lot of this stuff, and it's quick and it's you know, but it's no, I'm not doing that. Anyhow, but yeah, it's that you know, really is how I put two and two together. Like, yeah, I've seen so many. We called them eroded. Be like, wow, that's really eroded. And that was always the lingo. That was the term that we use around here. They always call this stuff eroded. If you see this, you call it, wow, that's really eroded. That's what the painters say. They say it's really eroded. And no, and it clicked. You know, once I went out and Mark, our melted reality, responded to me, and I went out and I found some stuff over by the waterfront. I put two and two together, and then I saw the melt. Then I knew the melt. I was like, yeah, that wasn't erosion. Those were melted motherfucking bricks. And it's this type of stuff that I was painting, and I'm not doing that type of stuff anymore. This type of stuff, painting all this type of stuff, and you know, new additions, you know, and matching it up to the. Not doing that anymore. And this is terrible work. Doesn't match. Doesn't match. Anyway, so it didn't even. So anyway, this is the same brick here, steam pressed brick. So we can assume this is the same one swapping into this melt here. Now, what's it swapping into? Let's see. You can see it's slopped into it. See, well, that's this stuff, because this is the original rendering behind this is the original rendering here. If that was over the brick, I think this is the original rendering here. That was over the brick. See, I don't know what that is. why it's melted and grooved around with it. There must have been paint on the building that they chipped off. Yeah, because this goes over the outside, yeah. And see, we're noticing stuff right now. There must have been like there must have been a layer of like stucco and paint. Seems like there's a couple layers here. Something, because that's melted with this stuff. It's melted, it's conformed with it. See, it's yeah, part of it. But see this ice cream stuff here. See this ice cream stuff here? This was the same stuff now. See, this stuff is swapping into this stuff. These red bricks here. And look, here's the corner. Here's a joint. See, there's a joint here. One of the bricks. Look at this side. Still has the red brick here, right on the side of the joint. The corner of that brick is still red. Is still red, steam pressed, and not completely cooked out. See, not completely cooked out. And the rest of it turned to granite right there or something. And the rest turns to, well, look, the aggregates blow out into bigger minerals. They mineralize. See. And they swapped down into what looks like concrete and ice cream, but it was all red brick. See, that's the corner of one. Oh, there's a corner of one right there. It's saying they were all in rows all the way down. And yeah, there was like a rendering. This is the original rendering because I can see the lines here. They're evenly spaced, about like 8 inches apart. There was that rendering on the water table section of the. There was a water table here. See, that's the original rendering right there. And that went over this as well. See, they sawed right here. And that was the rendering. That was beneath, and look at that. All damage, so it's all part of the same damage. Now look at this. Here's some mortar vacated. And you can see that that's damaged mortar right there. Up here is new. And they've pasted on, you can see that they've pasted over. So they've repointed this building. They've put new mortar. So imagine what this looked like when they came to this building after the event. All the mortar was vacated. The whole building was like this. Mortar vacated in every joint. The whole building was like that. They all look like all the joints were like that, but the bricks seem to have held in place, like you see here. Because on the inside they still would be in place, but they've melted out and vacated, and they had to clean this up. But this whole building has been pointed. See. It's messy. They made a mess out of it, but the whole thing is pointed, is repointed, because it looked like that after the event. It was vacated like this after the event. All the mortar was like this, and they had to come in. They hadn't repointed this because this was behind rendering that they've chipped away, but it was all vacated like that. All the joints that they had to repoint it like this to make it flush and point and sharp again and sturdy, because it was all vacated like that. They all look like that after the event, the buildings, and it's supposed to look like this. Not that sloppy, but you know what I mean. Like, look at the edge here; it's nice and flush. And now you look down here and look at this. That's not. See? That's how you know it's like, those are the details that we meteorologists look at. And the day or night, rain or shine, I'm gonna get out here. This is old too. This concrete's damaged and melted. It looks damaged and melted. Yeah, the concrete's damaged. It was way in there too, and there's big bricks in there. It's damaged. And I find in the business park areas, all the asphalt work and the concrete work on the floor is beautiful. And different pitch angle, whatever, on these streets too, in these business parks. It's not at such an angle. They can be a lot. See how flat that is on the parking lot right there too. It's concave. A lot of different extreme work, but very good work. It's flatter than a pancake. And a lot of these buildings were already here. See, it has a brick facade. A lot of these cinder block buildings were old world too. I see them in lots of old photographs and aerial views of cities, including Minneapolis and such. A lot of these buildings were here. A lot of these ones are the ones that were here. A lot of these like white cinder block buildings. And I come up and see some of these, and a lot of them are damaged and melted. And a lot of them have been redone too. Most of them have been redone. But the moon is bright. It's getting dark, but I don't care. I have a better camera for the next one, so I'm gonna fire up that scooter, get away from this area right here, get away from the ghetto. And then we'll go park somewhere safer. This is some more melted masonry here. What's this? And you see stuff just hanging off like this, like melted and damaged. What is that? These are bricks. Look, they were bricks. But that was concrete. They were bricks. See the joints between? See the joints between? See the joints between each brick. This one's gone. See the next one. They were all bricks. There was the rest of, look at this chunk of it right there, chunk of brick right there, chunk of brick right there. This is still red right here on the outside. And there's red bricks in there. And the wall's all muffy. And there's perfect ones in there still. And there's perfect ones in there still. And there's wood in there too. They put, oh, there's strange. Oh, that's from that. That's from that. Oh wow. So this is all, yeah. This is all. Yeah, that's the original rendering. This is an old piece of. This is all old stuff. This whole thing is old. This is old stuff. That's crazy. That's crazy. So this is all old mason. This is all this concrete work here. All this is old world. This is all the same stuff. You know, the melted building. Yeah. It's all the same stuff. So yeah, this is what their stuff look like, and it's always perfect too. It's just, you see this line right here, this crisp line, here where I'm pointing. How perfect this is, and how beautiful this rounded edge and this little clipped rounded edge. That there, and the next one too, the same. Everything fancy about them. Everything fancy about them. I'm noticing the differences between their concrete work and ours. Look at this. Look at that. Beautiful. Look at the routed edge. Look at the routed edge of the concrete. And it's always got these perfect rendered lines, and they're always evenly spaced, dead straight. Okay, and it's all melted out and damaged and blown out right here. It's not shoddy work. This is all brick. This is all brick down here, and these were likely brick rendered with concrete. These were probably brick rendered with this perfect cement. And they always route it and have it perfectly beautiful. Every step the same. And these are high steps. What were they even for? The rest are gone. They're melted. Here's the next one. And there were steps here. And the building goes down into the ground. And these are all damaged. This is all old. This is all damaged. This is a big building. It's got big